everybody? What's up, y'all? Hold on, let me fix my lighting. And, all right, that'd be good. What's up, y'all? Tasha checking in with another video. Hold up, I think I like that one better. What's up, everybody? Tasha checking in with another video, and this is going to be my review for Love During Lockup Season 5, Episode 3, Cruel Intentions. If this is your first time joining me, go ahead and like this video, comment in the comments section, and most importantly, subscribe to the Redefine Me channel. We have a good, great time over here, okay? So I know y'all probably thinking to yourself, Tasha out early on a Sunday doing this review. Yes, y'all, because I have to go and help my husband today, and so I wanted to come out and give you all the review early because he needs my assistance. He has to do a catering gig tonight. If some of y'all know, or some of y'all do know or don't know, my husband has his own restaurant, and so he has a catering gig and he needs me to help serve. So when duty calls, I have to show up for my husband, of course. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get this review out of the way so that I can go help him. Okay, so let me move the camera a little closer. What's up, y'all? Hope y'all having a great Sunday. I'm having an awesome Sunday. Church was dope. It was so amazing. I had a good, great time at church, and I hope y'all had a good, great time doing whatever it is that you all do on a Sunday. Okay, so let's get started. We about to jump into these couples, y'all. And I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to give this episode a 5. A 5. Y'all let me know what y'all would rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. Replay watchers and live watchers in the comments. Now, I don't know what it is. The first episode, they came out with a banger, and I'm thinking because it was such a 10 when it came out, it was because we was so ready for new couples. And so maybe that's what it was, because after that episode, it just seems like we're only getting 5 5s on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as I'm concerned, okay? But y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, let's get popping into the review. Okay, what's going on, Raja? I think that's your name. Akeisha, hello, welcome to the live. Welcome. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the Redefine Me channel, okay? All right, y'all, so let's get into it. First couple we're going to talk about is Tia and Rob, and I'm probably just going to go in order because this episode was not all that. If you all are wondering what I am reviewing Love During Lockup, and this comes on Friday nights at 8 o'clock, yes, on WeTV, okay? So if you're coming in the room, go ahead and say what's up. I will shout you out as well. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up. What's up, GSP? Thank you for being here. Where am I from? I'm from Washington, D.C., by way of Georgia. Currently live in Georgia, but from Washington, D.C. My hair seems like it's like frizzy or something. I don't know. What's up? I'm going to let y'all come in the room because a bunch of y'all just hit the chat before I get started. What's up, Genesis? What's up, Bryson? Yo. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button on the way in. We about to get into this review of this show. If it's your first time joining my channel, yes, do like my moderator says, go ahead and subscribe. We have a good time over here. My favorite color is purple. Yes, hit the like button. Hit that like button. Thought I heard something on my doorstep. I was about to say, who is on my doorstep? Nobody supposed to be on the doorstep. All right, y'all, we about to get into it. All right, let's get into it. First couple up is going to be Tia and Rob, okay? I'm getting kind of sick of Tia. I really am getting sick of her because this is the 3rd episode in, and this girl is still talking about where he's going to live at, what's going on with his living situation, who's going to be at the house, who is he going to share the room with, is he going to be there by himself? I'm like, girl, Tia, calm the heck down. The dude is not paroling to your house. You do know that. So you know he's going somewhere, but she is very insecure and she has trust issues. And so because of that, she is going to continue to keep on bothering this man about where he's living, who he's living with, and the whole nine. And I just don't understand it. So we open up, right, and Tia gets on the good old phone and she calls Rob's sister and asks her if she could come over so she could get an understanding of the living situation. What understanding do you need to get, Tia? The man is paroling, like he said, to his friend's girlfriend house or whoever it is, okay? He said he's subleasing it. She ain't going to be there. He's going to be living it by himself, yada, yada, yada. That is what is going on. I don't understand why she does not understand this logic of his living situation. But week after week, she continues to still ask the same question. GSP said Tia looks exactly like her grandma and cute grandma. Yes, her grandma was so cute. And her grandma looked young. You know what I'm saying? Black don't crack. So, Rob's sister and cousin show up at Tia's house, right, to talk to her about the living situation. They sitting around the fire pit, sipping on some good old, Chardonnay or wine or whatever, okay? And as they're sitting there, Rob just so happens to call, right? And she asks Rob the same questions. And she says, make sure you're answering them correctly because I'm taking notes. So we see Tia pull out a piece of paper when she wrote down the questions that she want to ask. Why are you writing down questions, Tia, when the only question you really want to know is where are you living at and who you living with? That's it, okay? And then you taking down notes. What are you studying for, a test? This dude has already told you what it is. But she's trying to take the notes to make sure that that everything that he says is lining up with what she writes down. What's up, Ram? Welcome to the live. So she up here taking notes and everything, and the cousin's face was looking like my face. The cousin was like, because me and the cousin both was like, girl, what's wrong with you? Okay. Tia says she's very jealous and she has trust issues. Duh, we see that, okay? Because this man has told you several times where he's going to live at when he gets out of prison, and you still don't trust him, okay? The cousin said that they're stressing her out, okay? The cousin sitting there said, both of y'all is stressing me out. I need a little bit more to drink, okay? She says, y'all done made 4 gray hairs pop up in my head. I said, I like the cousin. The cousin is me, okay? She's asking him, is she his first priority? Asking Rob. I don't understand why these people come to get in a relationship with prisoners, and then when the prisoners get out, you think that you're going to be their first priority. First of all, when they get out, most of them want to have sex. That's their first priority. Number 2, the next priority is they want to eat something. Number 3, the next priority is they want to hook up with old friends and they want to have a party and everything like that because they're finally free from the hands of justice, okay? So those are the priorities, Tia. Tia, you come like number 5 or 6 on the priority list. But he's going to tell you what you want to hear. Of course, he told her, yes, you're my priority and all of this. When I come out, you're my number 1 priority. Thank God he ain't got no kids, because if he did have kids, that would be another priority on the list that he would be, or that we would think he should be putting on the list. What's going on from India? Thank you for the love from India. And so he says that she is his first priority. Fast forward, what's up, mom? What is it? Mommy? I don't know. So fast forward, Tia meets up with her grandmother, okay? Beautiful grandma. Grandma looked young. I was like, okay, grandma, come through. So they meet up for lunch or whatever. It's Molly. Okay, hi, Molly. Welcome to the live. She meets up with the grandmother. She says the grandmother is her dad's mom, okay? She says she does not have a relationship with her dad. I'm from the U.S., Georgia. Okay, Molly. Yes, I'll call you Molly. And so she says she does not have a good relationship with her dad, okay? But she does have a good relationship with the mom. She says she has not seen her dad since she was 9 years old, okay? Age-old story, it happens. Where you have these women, primarily in the Black community, that grow up without a father, okay? And because of that, it's said that because you don't grow up without a father, you kind of make bad relationship decisions and things of that nature. I would say that could be true in some cases, and then it can't be true in other cases. Sidebar story, me and my sister, we grew up together in the same household, and my father was not present in our lives when we were growing up, right? And so my sister went on to make the correct way of decisions when dealing with males. She didn't have a revolving door of males in her life. And then when she finally got one that she really, loved and connected with, she ended up marrying the guy, and they are still married to this day. However, me on the other hand, I was in a plethora of different relationships, some goods, a lot bad, and I took that path of doing that. And so some may say that if your father's not around, you will make bad relationship decisions and things like that. But it just depends on the person, because me and my sister grew up in the same household, but we had two totally different outcomes when it came to seeking relationships and being in a relationship with guys. Okay, so back to Tia. So she's telling the grandma that she's in a relationship, and the grandma is asking about the relationship, and it's like, okay, what's up with the relationship? Tia says, I really like the guy. The grandma's like, I hope he treats you good and everything like that. And she's like, yeah, I really like him, but here is the clutcher of the pearls. He is in prison. And the grandma was like, why? And the way grandma said why was so pure and so sweet. She was just like, but why? And I was like, oh my gosh. So she had to tell grandma that he's in jail, incarcerated. What is it? He incarcerated for drugs, I think, something like that. I don't remember what Rob is in jail for, but he incarcerated. The grandma tears up a little bit because she says she does not want for her granddaughter to be dragged or mistreated or anything like that by any male that is not going to treat her right and all of that. And I understood where grandma was coming from. Nobody wants to see their loved one dragged through the mud by some horrible dude, right? Not saying all convicted felons are horrible individuals. Some people ended up in jail because they just made the wrong decision, wrong choice. I get it. But I also get where the grandma was coming from. She thinks that, hold on. So now Tia is saying, now that, thank you, Eddie, now that the grandma knows about her relationship with Rob, that Rob is definitely going to live up to his standards of treating her right. And I'm just kind of like, girl, just because your grandma know, don't mean Rob won't come out and be a good man, okay? Tia needs some guidance, okay? She's very goofy, immature, very insecure, like she said, jealous, and all of these things. And then she has a daughter on top of that. This is just a bad decision on Tia's part. Why don't you just, take time to pour into yourself, pour into your daughter, and meet a guy on the outside world. Go on some dates on the outside world. Like, why do this to yourself? I don't understand it. But anyway, let's move on to the next couple, y'all, because I just don't get it. I just don't get it. We're going to move on to our throuple, which is Kate, Hunter, and Kalina, okay? So we start up with them, okay? So Kate is FaceTiming her mom. She getting ready to go out with her girlfriends, and her mom is like, oh, you look cute and stuff like that. And so Kate is up here saying, the mom is up here asking what's up with Hunter and everything. And she said that Hunter ended up getting in trouble. Right, these three fools. That's exactly what they are. She said Hunter got in trouble because he did a video FaceTime with one of the women that he is getting money from. And he is up here showing himself, and they're being provocative on these videos. And so that ended up getting him an extra month in jail. Are kids allowed to be here? No, kids are not allowed to be here. Does 15 days treat what? I don't know what that is. So the mom is just like, okay, well, and Kate, in my opinion, is blaming these other women. These other women are not the reason why Hunter is in jail for an additional month. He's in jail for an additional month because he decided to get freaky sneaky on a video call with daggone the women that's providing him income. And really he has to do what he has to do to keep the money rolling in. And this is why I don't understand why Kate doesn't understand that he's going to do what he needs to do to keep the money, especially when she's not giving him no money. Okay, so fast forward to Kalina. We get to Kalina. Hunter is a snake. He is a snake. But at the end of the day, though, is he really a snake, or he really just doing what he needs to do to survive? Like, when you're in jail, and I don't know because I've never been to prison, right? But I can only imagine that you have to do what you have to do in order to make it in there. Like, you need to have money on your books, you need to have finance. So sometimes you may be talking a good game to some people on the outside, selling them a hope and a dream so that you can just keep the money rolling in. But Hunter got some hidden stuff up his sleeve, and the whole thing is just messed up. Kate is a snake as well. Hunter is a snake. Kalina is the only one that I kind of feel sorry for, because she's falling for the hype of when Hunter is laying down. But we all know that Hunter is not going to roll with Kalina like that. Everything is free in prison. 3 highs and a con. Absolutely. You know, when you put money on the books, that's just almost like saying you're getting Christmas gifts or something like that. Like, it's just additional stuff that you want to get while you're in there. So I do agree. They do get 3 hots and a cot. But I think some things that they do buy from commissary is needed. And I think some things they do need. However, they're going to say what they got to say to get it. Okay. So Kalina, we fast forward over to her. She's at the sex toy shop. I'm just like, this girl is freaked out. I worded in prison. Wait. I worded in prisons for years. So many dudes getting money from women. What? Yeah, work. Okay, you worked in prison for years. So many dudes get money. Oh yeah, I already know dudes in prison is laying down the pimp game to get the money. And I'm trying to think to myself, they need to come together and write a book, because I'm trying to figure out what are you saying to these women that's making them want to pour out the money to you. So anyway, Kalina's in the sex toy shop, okay? And she getting a new toy for whenever Hunter calls, okay? Her friend is with her trying to get the sex toy and everything like that. So then in calls Hunter, okay? And every time Hunter gets on the phone, he's just like, hey, babe. I'm like, this dude sounds like he is running game. Why do you have to stretch out, hey, babe? That sounds like a pimpy, creepy dude, in my opinion, okay? So she gets on the phone and she just telling him, yeah, I'm at the sex toy shop. I'm getting us a new sex toy for when we have our little video calls and stuff like that, right? I'm thinking Kalina's the one that he got in trouble with on the video call. That's what I think. So then he goes and says, the $200 you sent me earlier. Now Kalina lets us know that she sends him $200 at the beginning of the week to last him for the week. Not Hunter. Hunter said, I'm going to use the $200 to buy me a pair of sneakers, okay? Not only did he not use the money or save the money so he could eat and do other things for the rest of the week, he decided to go buy some sneakers. So Kalina says, oh, what? So basically you're saying I have to send you some more money, or you need some more money? He's like, yeah, kind of saying that. And she's like, nah, I sent you the $200. Make it do what it do. You should have thought about that, buddy, before you brought some sneakers, okay? And you can tell that by the conversation, Hunter got a little frustrated. I could hear it in his voice, because he thought that he was going to spend this $200, call Kalina, and she was going to be like, oh, okay, babe, let me just dish out some more money. I will say Kalina stood her ground at that moment. However, when the cameras are off, I feel like Kalina is going to send him some more money. He's just going to work her up to the point where she sends him some more money. I do believe that. But in front of us, she put on a poker face like she wasn't going to send anything else, okay? Then we pan over to Kate, okay? Fast forward over to Kate. Kate is meeting up with her girlfriends for a wine tasting. Kate got some good old black girlfriends, okay? I said, okay, Kate. Maybe these girlfriends can give it to you in a way that you never thought that you needed it to be given to you, okay? So Kay's sitting down with the girlfriends, and the girlfriend says what we all are thinking, because Kate is ridiculous. She is. And Kate tells the girlfriends that, he's getting money from all these women. I signed him up for this site that allows him to interact with other women that are giving him money. And one of the girlfriends was like, oh, so you a pimp. I said, see, and this is why everyone needs a good old black girlfriend. Because we gonna give you the truth. She said, oh, so you pimping, right? And she ain't answering or whatever, because she knew what she doing, but she didn't answer the girl, right? So then we pan 10 miles away. We get back to Kalina. Kalina's in her apartment. Hunter calls, okay? She then begins to talk to Hunter. And it's so crazy that both of these women are in the same area. Kalina is literally 10 miles away from where Kate is at having her wine tasting with her girlfriends. Woo, when this stuff hits the fan, child, and they realize how close they are, I believe WeTV is going to let them have a meeting or a meetup, okay? So Kalina gets a call from Hunter at her house while Kate out having wine with the girlfriends. And so Kalina gets into Hunter's business, telling him, you know, I'm really upset that you went and spent the $200 on tennis shoes. Hunter is like, well, when you're able to get some shoes up in here and everything, you got to act on it or what have you, okay? He says he promises that when he gets out, he's going to be the man that she wants him to be. I said, yeah, right, Hunter. I don't believe that at all. I believe he said what he needed to say in that moment so Kalina could send him some more money. Hunter then reveals to us as a lie, saying that he's not using Kalina for her money or her finances. He said he is not using her. He loves her and he sees a life with her because she's sexual and all this other stuff that he's telling us. Yeah, right. I do not believe it. You're right, the man. Right. He's a gigolo. He is. And I'm just like, Hunter, now this is up in the air. However, I'm going to say this. If y'all don't know how Kalina looks, go Google Kate and Hunter from Love After Lockup or Kate Hunter and Kalina from Love After Lockup, okay? What my plan is in the new year is to be able to come live with you all and have pictures of the individuals up while I'm talking about them. I'm working on that, so hopefully that will be a thing. He looks like Jake Paul to me. He does look like Jake Paul. Jake Paul is the guy who just fought Tyson. He does look like Jake Paul. So if y'all have not seen Kalina, or if y'all have seen Kalina, Kalina is a plus size chick, right? And I'm not saying Kalina's ugly. However, the type of woman that Jake said he normally, I'm calling him Jake, that Hunter said he normally goes for is not Kalina. Hunter says he normally goes for the small, petite, wait, I wrote it down. He normally goes for a small, petite snow bunny, okay? That's not Kalina, right? He's seen Kalina and he knows that. But because he feels like he can get a sucker out of Kalina, he's going to sit up here and hold on to that. Total opposite women. Absolutely. You got Kate over here she's not small, but she's a little bit more smaller in frame. She's a blonde. She gives me like Snow Bunny vibes. That gives me what he will really be with. But see, Kate got her some good old black girlfriends. And them black girlfriends be telling Kate, hey man, don't let no dude run you and all of this. So that's why Kate is with the clap back like, listen, you got to prove to me, you got to do this, you got to do that. She got all these demands, right? And she's older, okay? Then you got Kalina, yes, Kate is 38. Then you got Kalina that's younger, and she's a plus-size chick. She probably is a little insecure about the way that she looks, probably has a little low self-esteem. And I'm not saying this is all plus-size women, but there is a large majority of them who do feel this way, okay? They're together still apparently. Are they really? Wow, that's crazy. But you got Kalina, and Kalina is just like settling for the BS that Hunter is putting out because she might feel like, you know, this may be my last hurrah, or this may be a man that's really into me because of the way I look, because of the way my size is. I mean, she ain't no top model. Kalina isn't. Okay, so I don't understand. And the pictures that we have seen is very much filtered and doctored up. Okay, so we're gonna see what happens with these three. Then after he gets off the phone with Kalina, he goes and calls Kate. While she's sitting with the girlfriends, she calls Kate. Yes, he got catfish, but he's also seen her on video. So he knows how she looks at this point. Even if he got catfish through the photos. What's up, Innocent? I talked to you on the phone there. Welcome to the live, Innocent. How you doing? How you doing? So then we pan over to Hunter calling Kate after he gets off the phone with Kalina. He says the same thing. Hey, babe. And I'm just like, this dude is really ridiculous. So he's talking to her and everything, and he tells her on the phone that he has something to reveal to her. And it's like, why is Hunter always revealing something to Kate? You know, and then their segment cut off. So next week, he's going to probably lead with what he has to reveal to her. And what I'm seeing from the previews is that he's probably going to reveal to her that he is engaged with Kalina, and then he's going to make it seem like he had to do it because he had to keep the money coming and blah, 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 and all this other stuff. And Kate's going to fall for the hype. Let's move on to the next couple. But all three of them are just goofy, and it's even more goofy that these women are letting this dude that's locked up run them like this, and it's just ridiculous. So let's move on to the next couple, y'all, which is Sam and Crystal. Sam and Crystal. Why is Crystal on this show? I just realized, when they put up before they get into the segment how much time they got left in prison. Crystal has 7 years left in prison. If Crystal does not get out and meet with the parole board and they approve her for parole, she's not getting out until 2031. Yeah, 2031. So why are they on this show? I don't understand. Anyway, Sam the simp. Yes, he really, really is. How can you personally? I don't know. Crystal has 124 years still to serve. Absolutely. So let's get into them, right? So she's seeing the parole board, okay? Sam lets us know that because she's doing that, she asks him to stock up the pantry to prepare for her release. Now, I will say this, Crystal. Great way to work your faith, okay? Crystal got faith. She says, baby, when I meet in front of this parole board, I'm getting out. So prepare for my release, okay? And if that ain't the way you should operate in faith, that is the way, okay? But in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, Sam, why are you doing all this? Because you don't even know if she's going to get parole. But Crystal said, bump what you heard. I'm getting parole because I have faith, okay? If she doesn't get it, like I said, she's not going to get out till 2031. Okay. Crystal says she has grandma keeping tabs on Sam for her. I said, grandma keeping tabs, all right, Crystal. She keeping tabs in every way possible that you could think of, because I really think and believe, and y'all may throw tomatoes, that Sam and that grandma has been a little bit inappropriate, especially on this episode when Sam is letting us know that he is hot in the pants and he is ready to put something in a hole, okay? He letting us know on this episode, right? So the producer asked her, has she had a girlfriend since she's been in prison? I know that makes you sick. Has she had a girlfriend since she's been in prison? Now, the way that Crystal looked on her face let us all know that somebody has been smelling on her lady parts up in prison, okay? I said, oh, child, she's probably had a girlfriend while she's been in there, because she never denied it, okay? She never denied it. What's up, William? I don't know what that means. She never denied it. Thank you, Innocent. So, what else? So Sam's childhood friend ends up coming over to the house, okay? They about to go out and hang out and chill, okay? Sam reveals to the friend that he is sexually frustrated. I said, Sam. Sam is out here in these streets like, listen, Sam got needs, okay? And she locked up, and every time I call her or video her, she don't want to do anything freaky sneaky. Crystal says she don't want to do nothing freaky sneaky because she got somebody on this side on the phone and this side on the phone, and she don't want them to hear her getting freaky sneaky on the phone with Sam. I agree with Crystal. I'm a very private person when it comes to doing that. I don't want an audience, when I'm trying to do what I need to do, me and my husband or whatever. I don't want an audience with that. Who does? And even if my husband was, say, somewhere on the other side of the world or whatever, unless me and him are alone, I would feel awkward trying to do some type of sexy talk when people are around. That's just crazy. So I understand what Crystal meant by that. But Sam is like, you're going to have to give me something, okay? Because I'm sexually frustrated. So him and a friend, they go out and they start playing pool and they start having drinks. You can tell that Sam done got a little loosey-goosey. He done got a little intoxicated, okay? So then while they out playing pool, she lets us know, Crystal, that Sam has been slacking on the money, okay? He has been sending the money like he normally does and everything. And Sam is just like, listen, I'm frustrated, okay? I am. He says, I send money, I take care of grandma. He says, not only am I sexually frustrated, but I'm financially frustrated as well. And so then calls Crystal to Sam while he's at the bar. And he's just like, she asks and does does he have his ring on and everything like that? Because she knows he's out. He's like, yeah, I got the ring on. He said, don't nobody, I ain't gonna pick up no girls. I'll probably take my friend home if I need to. He making a little jokey joke. But he ain't gotta take home no girls. Because he probably gonna go over grandma's house and fix her some food. And grandma gonna be looking good in her moo-moo. And he gonna be trying to push up on grandma because he frustrated. Okay, so he ain't gotta go look for a girl. He got a girl at the house with her grandma, and grandma is more than willing to be a participant in the activities if she needs to, because grandma already let us know that she looks at Sam as her husband. Okay, so them two are crazy. I think Sam is going to end up probably doing something strange for some change while he waiting for Crystal to come out, because baby, let me tell you something, if Crystal don't make parole, if she don't make parole and she got to be in it till 2031, even his friend was like, dang. Because Sam said it's been 7 years, I believe, since he has had some good old sexual behavior. And if Crystal got to stay in it for 7 years, child, let me tell you something. Sam is going to be outside. He going to go with somebody else. He is not going to wait for Crystal. Let's move on to the next couple, y'all. And the last couple, which is going to be Jakima and Donnie. Okay? I bet she will get out. Right. I have a strong thought that she's going to get out. Because why would they have her on this show? I think they already knew that she was going to get out. Maybe WeTV talked to the parole board and said, hey, is this person getting out anytime soon or whatever? Or I don't know, maybe she had a parole hearing already and we're getting like a playback of it or whatever. But I don't see why they would put somebody on this show that's not getting out for 7 years. Like, that's kind of crazy. But anyway, let's move on to the next person, which is Jakima and Donnie. Another couple, which I think is strange. Why is Donnie on the show? Because he's not supposed to be getting out, I think, for 3 more years or something like that. And so I don't understand why he's on the show, okay? But anyway, let's get into them. So Jakima is taking her sons out to an arcade. They're going to meet up also with Donnie's sister once they get to the arcade, okay? His sister said what we all think, and she thinks this is crazy. This is crazy that she has picked up her whole life from Texas and moved to Ohio, and Donnie is locked up in jail, okay? We all thinking it's crazy, but Jakima says that she's going to do what she's going to do because her man, okay? Jakima lets us know that Donnie paid for her move, okay? He spent $1,700 on the move, and then she said he spent $1,600 on snacks. What's up, VSOP? Hello, welcome to the live. And so she said he spent $1,600 on. I'm like, did she say that? He spent $1,700 on the move. Then he turned around and spent $1,600 on snacks. Am I hearing that right? Or did I hear that right? Or am I tripping? But if that is the case, what kind of snacks were these? Were these, daggone hors d'oeuvres? Were these like caviar, like $1,600? What is going on a road trip of snacks? Child, buy $1,600 on snacks and gas. Okay, but still, that seems like a lot. When I go home to DC and I'm getting like snacks and gas, I might spend like $100. I might spend $100. And so when I come back, I may spend another $100, and that's it. Like $200 on the road at best. But what kind of snacks were they getting? Yeah, it is a lot. Okay. So anyway, let's get into them. So she said, wait a minute. She said, how is he getting the money? And I'm just like, this storyline isn't adding up to me, because she's asking his sister a question. How is Donnie getting his money? He paying for us. He taking care of my finances, my bills and stuff like that while he locked up. But didn't you let us know last week, Jakima, that Donnie was getting his money because he had a house that he was renting out and he's collecting rent from the residents there. See, something is not right in the milk with what she just said. And I was just like, I don't know. I'm watching you with my good eye, okay? What else? So Donnie decides, they fast forward, Donnie decides to FaceTime Jakima, okay? How much rent does he get from his house? Yeah, I don't know. They never went into detail about how much he gets. If anybody knows that's from Ohio, how much the rent is going for with the houses there, let us know on the live or replay watchers, because he collecting rent, but we don't know how much that is. So fast forward, Donnie FaceTiming Shakima and everything. He sure sent her almost 4,000, like nothing. Yeah, I don't know. He might be doing something else. I do not know. What's up, Tasha? Natasha, welcome to the live. Hey girl, hey. So he FaceTimes Shakima. He's telling her that I'm out the hole. And she's like, I see, I ain't heard from you in a minute. We still never found out why Donnie got in the hole, but Donnie's out the hole. So the first time he did was FaceTime her, and she tells him that she had told her boys why he was in prison. And he was like, why you do that? I just didn't want them to know I was in prison. I wanted, for me to come home and I make up maybe a lie to them or something like that, but I didn't want them to know I was in prison, right? So she says, well, I told the boys. He says, well, can I talk to the boys? How about she lit up a little bit with the smile because he wanted to talk to the boys? I'm like, girl, I'm not impressed, okay? Just because you want to talk to them. Talk is cheap. Action speaks louder than words, okay? So he gets to the boys. As soon as he gets to the boys, right, more lies, right, great start, right. So as soon as he gets to the boys, right, one of the boys, which I love one of the twins, because he was like, why are you in jail? Another fake new dad, absolutely. Why are you in jail? He was like, why? Tell us, we ain't got time for this. We don't want you to make up no fairy tale about a stork coming and took you away to jail. No, we want to know why you got in jail, right? And so he tells them that he was being a bad boy, he was in the streets, and he was selling drugs, okay? One of the sons called him dad. He said, Dad, you don't deserve to be in there. When he said that, Donnie was like, oh my gosh, you just called me dad? And he was so, I guess, kind of excited. I don't know, okay? In my opinion, this is just bad. This is bad, bad, bad. These boys are 7 years old, very impressionable. If someone they like give them candy and is nice to them and everything like that, of course they're going to like them, right? I just do not understand why in the world they are calling him dad, and that she's sitting there allowing this only because they feel comfortable to, because Shakima has told them that's your dad. Because ain't no way they just going up and call this man dad. She's been pouring that into them. And which is really messed up, because at the moment, it doesn't work out. Now you have got these boys up here believing and thinking that this man was their dad, and he wasn't. Like, I just don't get that. Most kids that age will go along, yes, with it, side it. Yeah. They're 8. Oh, okay, they're 8. Yeah, most of the kids will go with it at a young age because they're like, okay, well, mommy said that's dad, so that's dad. So, what else happened? So then he tells her at the last minute of their phone call, he goes and tells her, I may be moving prisons, okay? If they were 15, they hate him. Oh yeah, if they were teenagers, ain't no way they be calling that man dad. They would be doing like a lot of these other teenagers we've seen on this show. They'd be sitting there like, really? So it's like they try to manipulate these kids, the younger ones, and they know they could get them. But them older ones, they be like, I ain't here for that. So he tells her at the last minute of their conversation, when the phone call is about to end, that he may be moving prisons. And she's like, what? What do you mean you may be moving prisons? Child, and this is what I'm saying, Jakima, you should have waited until this man got out of jail. First of all, Donnie is not scheduled to get out of jail for 3 years. Why is he on the show? So are we supposed to sit up here and wait 3 years for Donnie to pop up and get out? Like, I don't want to see them for 3 years if they don't have nothing going on. Because you're on Love During Lockup. So they have Love During Lockup, Love After Lockup, and what is it? Love After Lockup, Love During Lockup, and Life After Lockup. So Life After Lockup and Love After Lockup is when we're supposed to see the individuals interacting with one another. But if you ain't getting out for 3 years, why are you on the show? They need to go and research some new participants for this show, because ain't nobody trying to deal with Jakima and Donnie, and he don't get out for 3 years, and then Crystal and Sam, and she don't get out for 7 if she do not make parole. Oh, and then, I mean, we could replace Crystal with the grandma. Now, that'd be must-see TV. But it was a love during lockup, and the grandma ain't locked up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But anyway, y'all, we gonna see what happens with Jakima and Donnie. What y'all think about Donnie? Do y'all think he is a good guy for Jakima and her boys or not? GSP says, why is he doing that? It's making him move prisons. Probably he has something to do with him being in the hole. Yep, they're moving him because of something he's doing or selling drugs or gangs. Yeah, that's my sentiment too. Because I was like, if you're moving prisons, they just don't up and move you, right? You're getting moved because you did something. And I agree, GSP, it has something to do with him going in the hole. Being in that hole, it has something to do with it. So he was probably doing some drugs. He probably did something. But he's not being forthright and forthcoming. And this is what makes me even more irritated, that you have these boys calling him dad. You don't even know this man in the real world. He is giving you prison Donnie. And prison Donnie is totally different from real world Donnie. So you sit up here letting your sons be involved with this guy, and he is not even showing up or showing you who he really is. Like, when you're a mother, that is the most important job. That is a tall order. You have a responsibility to your children. You have to teach them morals and guidance and standards and make sure that they look out for certain type of people and things like that. But when you sitting up here just letting anybody come in their life and spit any game to them, what kind of mother are you being? Like, I just don't understand that. So anyway, y'all, Jakima, we gonna keep our good eye on you, because I don't know what's going on here. Something ain't adding up with that whole couple. Like I said, this episode to me was a strong 5. Okay, it was not that great. It seems like they gave us this great episode, the first one, and now everything after that for me has been a 5. It hasn't been great. It's been lackluster. Okay, we did not have, what couple was missing? The girl that's getting the BBL. Yeah, 5 out of 10. The girl that was getting the BBL, we didn't have her. And then we missed somebody else. I think that was the only couple that we missed. If I'm missing somebody, let me know. But they need to step it up with the love during lockup. I'm gonna need to see something else. I don't want to hear Tia talk about this daggone living situation no more. If she talk about that living situation next week when I come out here, I'm just going to be like, Tia, talk about the living situation again. And that's just it. I ain't even going to go into detail, because you need to give us something else. Like, you just keep talking about the living situation, child. He's paroling. He already told you. Okay? But anyway, y'all, that's my review of Love During Lockup, Season 5, Episode 3, Cruel Intentions. If it's your first time joining me, welcome to the live. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Go ahead and comment in the comment section. Replay watchers, let me know which couple is not your favorite or choppy. Thank you, GSP. Let me know, replay watchers, live watchers. Let me know what y'all think about that. I hope y'all had a happy and blessed Sunday. Have a blessed day, everybody. I love y'all so much. I will be out on tomorrow with Motivational Mondays, where I'll do a motivational short. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! The New Year will be on Tuesday. Tuesday is New Year's Eve. So by the time I see y'all on Wednesday for the lunchtime language, we will be in 2025. Oh my God. God is so good. He has kept us the whole year of 2024. No matter what you went through, your highs, your lows, your ins, your outs, you're still here. 10 toes down. You made it through 2024. God is awesome. That's enough to say thank you, Jesus, for bringing me to the end of the year, because many could have made it, but they didn't. Some people died this year. Some people really got depressed and went out and out of their mind, and everything happened to them this year, but not you. God kept you. So let's give God thanks and praise for that. So we are going into a new year. I'm excited about this new year. God is going to bust a move and do some amazing things in my life and in y'all life. I believe it and know it and have faith for y'all. So y'all, please, 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 on New Year's Eve, Try to get to a church service. If you can't get to a church service, try to at least get on your knees and pray and say, thank you, Jesus, for keeping me in 2024. And I trust that you're going to do major things for me in 2025. So try to do that on Tuesday. I have to work, unfortunately, on Tuesday. I wanted to be in church on Tuesday. I still don't know if I'm just going to go to work late on Tuesday because I'm used to being in church on New Year's Eve. It's been that way for years for me. So, I don't know. But whatever y'all going to do, even if you're not going to go to church, be safe. Be safe whatever you do, because a lot of people on New Year's get drunk. They go out here, they party, they drive, they cause accidents, all type of stuff. So make sure whatever y'all doing for New Year's that y'all will really be safe. And yeah. Thank God. We made it to 2025. Oh my goodness. We're in 2025. Did you ever think that you were going to see the year 2025? I know I did. So I'm thankful. Thank God. So yeah, man. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for joining me for this live review. Replay game, go ahead, click that like button. Thank y'all for joining me. I would definitely see y'all this week. I'm gonna try to put out some new content in 2025. I'm definitely going to get some reaction videos going. I really want to do that. So I'm going to be probably going live from my computer so I can do reaction videos and things. I'm gonna set some stuff up. I got some stuff coming for y'all. We're gonna go into 2025 and we're going, it's just redefine me. We're gonna grow. We're gonna grow. I'm trying to get to still 1,000 subscribers, right? That is what I'm trying to do. Now, if you have not subscribed to my channel already, go ahead and subscribe. It's a free way. All you gotta do, go to my page, click the subscribe button. You're subscribed. I don't need no money. I don't need nothing else from you. Just subscribe. Also, share my videos. If not this video, share any video on my page to your friends, family, whatever. Let's go to the masses, okay? And get people to subscribe to this channel. I love doing YouTube. I love you all. I love pouring light and love and happiness and kikis and everything into you all and having fun with y'all. I love what I do for YouTube. So if y'all can help me in that way, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so I love y'all so much. I will talk to y'all later.